Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone in the trader world. Welcome back to Play Markets. We have a wonderful video for you today. We're going to talk about a strategy that I've been using with the system that just blows it out of the park every time. Now, I want to say that this system has several strategies you can use. It's really, it just, when you purchase the system, it just really which one you really, fits, which one you like the best or fits your, your style of trading. In today's video, we're going to talk about the skull strategy. Now, before we get into that, we're obviously up 443 pips on Euro GBP and Euro Odd. So this is a live account. We are up $28,000. As you guys can see here, we're going to go and take a look at Euro GBP. Okay, looks like we're there. Okay, let's see. I believe we took this off the daily. The daily is showing a skull. And it's right there by the 200 moving average. There is a strategy that we cover, what we probably cover in the next video, a strategy whenever you see a skull appear next to the 200 moving average is probably a good trade to be in. Okay, we have one here. We have one here, and obviously the one that we have here. And the reason, I'll go in depth in, the next video, but the reason why is the 200 moving average, you can use it as support and resistance. And right now we're bouncing off of the 200 moving average on the daily. Okay. I believe the last video we talked about a couple strategies. But again, we want to get into the skull strategy and what that, what that entails, what that details. Okay. Okay. So the skull strategy. We know that if we're under the 200 moving average, we should be looking for sales with this strategy. If we're over the 200 moving average, we should be looking for buys. Okay, so the strategy is this. If it's under the 200 moving average and you get a skull underneath the 200 average, like this one here, it has an 80% win rate if you take these trades. So here's one here under the moving average. You could count this one here. Here's another one that's under the moving average, the 200 moving average, so forth and so on. Now, if we're looking for trades that are above the 200 moving average, we're obviously looking for the green skull. So every green skull that's over the 200 moving average has an 80% win rate. So those are trades you want to take. Normally what I'll do is I'll just do a trend line break on that. Let's see if we can get that to go here. There you go. If I ever see a bullish green skull over the 200 moving average, then I would just draw a trend line to connect price action. Okay. And I'll wait for it to violate the trend line, and this would have been your this would have been your entry here, this bullish green candle, which engulfed the last candle here, which was a doji. Okay, let's move on. Here's another sale here. Here's a red skull underneath the 200 moving average. Okay, and and we're just going back in time looking at this to see the sales, how many, you know, how many sales potentially we could have made. Okay, we know that the all-time high, if we see price action buying and it's at an all-time high, and if you know how to work the RSI, you know that this is overbought. It's probably a good indication that it is gonna come down. I know that just by looking at the retailers, the retail traders buying this pair all the way up to appears to be 0.906 something 5, whatever it is, but it's an all-time high up here. As you guys can see that, I can see this here, and we also have another retest here. So you know to sell this. Now that's getting off topic. That's another strategy which we talked about in the last video, but I just can't help but to see that right there. Okay, let's look for more skulls. Okay, they don't come very often, but when they do come, you can assure you can get in that sell. Here's one here, a buy over the 200, went up, and then you know you get out there. Okay, this is your entry. This is you getting out when you see the next red skull. Look at this. This probably was news. But look at all that buyer pressure got pushed down and headed to the downside. Okay. All right. So that's what I wanted to show you guys with this system, the Freddy Krueger system. There's so many ways you can make money with this system. It's phenomenal. We will include all strategies, specifically like more specifics of the strategy within the purchase. So there will be a video covering these strategies. That way you have the know-how how to use them. This system has been tested over and over and over. It is a good system. It's a great system. And if you're looking for a simple system that has simple rules without all the, the extra stuff, then this is definitely it. This is definitely the system for you. And we hope you like it. Right now it's on sale. And if you want it, you can visit playmarkets.com to purchase the system. Okay? We'll see you next time. Have a great day.